Castro Muni Station looks no different than your typical commuter's portal to the subway. But today, organizer Michael Petrelis, along with 24 cities around the world, is holding a vigil and protest at this location against an incident that happened exactly 1 year ago in the Middle East. Mashhad is Iran's second-largest city, located 528 miles east of Tehran, and has a population of 2.5 million people. It is also one of the holiest cities in the Shia Islam world. Though it is a modern Middle Eastern city, the state's use of capital punishment is barbaric. On July 19, 2005, 2 gay juveniles were publicly hanged in Mashhad for consensual gay sex. And we need to warn you that the images you are about to see in this report may be disturbing.
2 young gay men in the city of Mashhad, Iran, were hanged in public, and pictures of the hanging appeared on the web, I believe, the day after the hangings happened. And officially, Iran claimed that these 2 young boys were hanged for rape charges, that they were not hanged for being gay. However, a number of human rights activists and gay activists inside Iran said that the government was trying to obscure the fact that indeed the young teenagers were gay and were hanged for being gay. I could not look at the pictures of the boys before they were hanged, when they had the nooses put around their necks, and then the pictures after they were hanged. I could not look at those pictures and go about my normal business. Last year, Outraged UK, along with the Persian Gay Lesbian Organization, put out an emergency request for actions to happen in the streets, particularly at Iranian embassies, to protest the hangings. A number of us were contacted by the Persian Gay Lesbian Organization, and they asked us on the 1-year anniversary to hold candlelight vigils, speak outs, and other actions to remember the boys who were hanged, but also to stand up for gay people in Iran and gay people in the Middle East, gay people around the world who don't enjoy the luxury of a supportive gay community. And, you know, in some places, they can't walk down the street without being harassed.
We know their names, though they were only known by their initials, MA and AM, when brought into Adalat Square. We know on July 19, 2005, in Mashhad, the Iranian city of martyrs, MA and AM, as they were known, aged 17 and 18, were hung in public in Adalat Square, hung by the neck until dead on orders of Court 19. 2 teenagers, Muhammad Asghari and Ayez Maroni, were executed for the crime of homosexuality. We know they were 15 and 16 when arrested. We know they were beaten with 228 lashes. We know they admitted to gay sex, but claimed in their defense most young boys had sex with each other, that they did not know it was a crime punishable by death. What they said after the lashes rent their flesh 228 times. We do not know what kind of teenagers they were before they were demonized in the aftermath of their executions. We know the official spin of the Iranian government turned them into rapists and thieves. We know that they were from the minority, Arabs among Persians. If it had happened in America, they would have been black, have Spanish surnames, or both. We know their families were poor. We don't know if they were there to see their boys legally lynched in Adalat Square in the city of martyrs, or if they collected their bodies and buried them. We don't know if they are buried, or if their graves are marked, or ever even visited. We know that the method of hanging in Iran is the short drop, which results in strangulation as the person's weight cinches the noose, and after 1 to 3 minutes of struggle and pain, death occurs. We know that the decision of Court 19 was upheld by the Supreme Court of Iran. We know more than 4,000 gay men and lesbians have been executed in Iran since the fundamentalists Ayatollahs seized power in 1979. We know there are 4 prescribed death styles decreed for the crime of homosexuality: being hung by the neck, being stoned by a mob, being halved by a sword, or dropped from the highest perch. We know the terror continues a year later. We don't know if it will ever end.